Welcome back there. Coastal Bay meteorologist Jamie Dixon here with the live look outside. Our What a Sky cam looking real spooky and ominous outside. Well, lots of fog also hanging out, and the lights illuminate the fog, making it even more cloudy. But here we go. We will have some reduced visibility tonight as we head into our early morning hours. Current visibility is more so impacted along the coast there for Port Aransas. Even less than half a mile visibility, about to 4 miles at the Naval Air Station 5 for Ingleside. As we go a little bit forward in time, you're going to notice that we'll see more impact to the visibility, like 3 miles out for Rockport, 1 for Kingsville, 5 for Alice, 8 for Seton. And then by 1 a.m., that impacts most of our area right here along the coast for Port Aransas, Rockport, Seton, and Corpus Christi, even down to Kingsville. So you want to be careful and mindful about that as we head into our overnight hours with some of that fog. Now, temperature feel-like wise, we're sitting at 69 in Ingleside, 67 in Port Aransas, 71 in Beeville, as well as Robstown and here in Corpus Christi, 73 Mathis, 75 in Kingsville. Pretty much all hanging out in the low to mid 70s right now. Still a few more degrees to go before we hit that forecast low of the night. Now, current winds, though, coming out of the east-southeast and south-southeast, still kind of pulling in some moisture. Not too high right now, kind of between about, you could see 8 to about 13 miles per hour across our viewing area, maybe 6 there. But we will have a wind shift as we get into our overnight hours into early morning for Monday, more to a northeast wind pattern. Now, for the past 10 hours, we were definitely warm. We hit that high between 1 and 2 p.m. today. A warm day indeed, especially for the beginning here of February, coming out into the low 70s tonight. Once again, that's about a 10-13 degree difference from earlier. Hit a high of 84 degrees today here in Corpus Christi, but 9 degrees off from that record back in 1962 at 93 degrees. But like I mentioned, hour by hour, we're going to come out of the 70s here soon and then be at 69 and 68 until 2 a.m. and right out to 67 and 66 by 4 a.m. into the mid 60s as we wake up into our Monday morning. Once again, there's that wind shift that I mentioned, east, northeast, and northeast as we head into our Monday morning with that sort of cold front that would have pushed through the coastal bend. For the next 6 to 10 days, between February 14th and the 19th, we're going to be about normal to maybe slightly warmer than kind of what we should be for this time of year, but that's because we ebb and flow between the warmth as well as cold fronts. And like I mentioned, there was a cold front that tried to kind of get into the coastal band. It kind of stalled north of us, so not really impacting us so much here at home. But we do have another one on the way Wednesday night into Thursday that will impact our temperatures. It'll be a little bit of a stronger cold front. You can even see here from our forecast high temperatures where we get to right where we should be into that Thursday, Friday range for us. So that's what we're looking forward to. Next forecast lows tonight, well, hanging out, like I said, in the low 60s, upper 50s for our northern neighborhoods. Still got a few more degrees to go before we kind of really hit that. But we're still going to be a little bit above normal because our temperatures are still a bit warm at this point. Once again, here's a look at your next 7 days. Temperatures still about in the 80s until midweek before we get our next cold front coming through.